Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Well, winning game 1 on the road was huge, Boog, and they can put a stranglehold on this series with a win here in this one, and that's obviously the goal. You want to go back home up 2-0 with the chance to wrap up the series in your own ballpark for sure.
And if it goes the other way and the series gets to 1-1, it's a total reset as we change venues for the next 3 games. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Ranger Suarez. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Shohei Ohtani. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's Mookie now. Line drive. Schwarber makes the grab, and there's one down. Time down for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Turner over to second, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. Back here with my pal Singy, and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Right back to him on the mound. 1 up, 1 down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand. The pitch.
And that one fouled off. One out, base is empty. Stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez puts it away for the out. And there's two down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Harper now. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is left. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down quickly go the Phillies. We played an inning, no score. Second game of the NLCS. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Boom. Goes on to first. And a quick out, number one. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. Boom. Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
He swings and fouls one off.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That misses. 1 and 2 to count. And the funky Muncie is stifled by the strikeout. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Yamamoto measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Yamamoto ready to fire now. And that is out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. That one hops against the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So here's Bader now. Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida. From the New York area, went to Horace Mann High School. Pajes has this one sized up, and there's one down.
That is it. Right fielder.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And there's a foul ball. One out, and a runner at second here in game 2 of the NLCS. In the dirt, and a count even 1-1. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Next offering misses. 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Man at second. Out towards left center. Hernandez tracks it down for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now it's Alec Bohm. That clips the corner. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. We're tied, 0-0. And we're back. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Suarez back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. He goes down looking.
Sent him down on strikes on just 4 pitches that time, and this was just classic East-West pitching, Boog, and that's not as common these days. They went in, away, in, and then back away for the called 3rd strike, and that kind of pitching makes it tough on you as a hitter to know where to look, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Suarez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. That one ran inside, almost got him. Next offering is fouled back. Top of the 3rd, no score. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
One gone, runner at first. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
At next, for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out to short, Turner. They get the force, and that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Here's a bit of a scouting report on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He's athletic, has elite flexibility, kind of like you, Boog. He's got good strength, an ultra-fast arm, and exceptional movement patterns. He's tough on hitters, that's for sure.
That one lifted to left. Hernandez sizing it up. And there's 1 down.
Batting 9th, designated hitter,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1. On the ground to 3rd, Muncy jumps, throws, and they get the out. My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from 3rd base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play 3rd base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
Back to the top of the lineup, Trey Turner now. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. Two out, space is empty. Foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And we are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Ground ball up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And first offering is fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. Two outs. Swinging a foul straight back.
That's a ball.
That's down and in. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 2 of the NLCS. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. And midway in the 4th, we're tied 0-0. Back here in Philadelphia, John Chubby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Bryson Stott. Check swing, called strike.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Muncy makes the play, and there's 1 down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Harper stands in now and watches strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Throw on to Freeman. Harper retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Doubled in his first AB. Big swing and a miss.
Oh, he's looking
0-1.
great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The other way, and foul ball. The 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Pretty standard
1 ball, 2
high
strikes,
0-2
down.
fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Got him swinging. Phillies down in order. Still no score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Muncy, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one fouled hard the other way. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Next to hit, Andy Pajes. And he's already singled in this game. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
In the dirt, but kept close. That one fouled off. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Pajes off of first with 2 away. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Now it's the power speed combo. Shohei Ohtani. And it's fouled off.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Out number 3. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. Second game of the NLCS. And now for the Phillies, Harrison Bader. Foul ball there. Bader recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish. And I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Yoshinobu.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Flying to left his first time. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And here comes Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Fastball for a strike. And down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. No score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and now it's Mookie Betts. Suarez back to work. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Here is Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 in this one. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. All tied up here in game 2 of the NLCS. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
That misses the zone, and it's 1 and 2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bader snags it for the second out.
Now batting catcher Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. 1 for 2. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1.
Ball one there. Ripped on the ground to second. One away, bottom of the 6th. Now here is Brandon Marsh. He's 0 for 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Trey Turner at the plate. And a slider in there for a strike. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 1. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Two outs. And that skips into dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Lifted in the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Right side, hard hit. He steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, one away here in the late stages of game 2. And a curve misses outside, ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground, right side. They get the out on Muncy.
Now batting, second
And here
baseman,
comes Tommy Edman. Smoked on the ground a second. Stott over to first in time. And they get Edman for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. And we still have no score. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
second baseman, right base, Scott.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Yamamoto. Here's Bryce Harper. Sliced hard but foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Just missed. And that one fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside. That one misses. And now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2. Got him looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 5th time today. Incredible. Down quickly go the Phillies. And we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jordan Romano. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 2 for 2. Backed off the plate that time.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's Kike Hernandez. And fouled off. One down, base is empty. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. And that quickly 2 away.
Some really good tunnel action there. That's a picture-perfect slider to get the strikeout. Starts over the middle of the plate and then dives hard off the outside corner. You know, he's probably thinking about the fastball he got the pitch before, and there's no way to hold up when you tunnel that well.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And ball 1. Romano, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. Two down, nobody on. That's out to center field. Bader brings it in for the 3rd out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Lake Trinan. And now Bader up to the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
That one a little bit high, and that's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Alec Bohm in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that's through there for a strike. Counts full, 3-2.
3-1 count. Saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins it.
Got him. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
So up next, Alec Bohm. That just misses. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here in game 2 of the NLCS. In the air, right field. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. No score. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Betts.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Romano back to work. And that is out of play. And a swing and a miss there.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowering away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
That one the other way, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Really important at bat coming up now.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position, and up to the plate is Will Smith. Liner, and this could be trouble. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Ground ball left side. Boom. Throws out to first, and Hernandez is out. And now it's Max Muncy. 0 for 3 in this one. Hit in the air, center field. Bader makes the catch. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, it'll bring up JT Realmuto. Scott comes out trying to close it out.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
One-run game, bottom 9. And that one is in the dirt. And it's 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Scoring position, no outs. And now Brandon Marsh. Hit hard on the ground to short. Betts whips it to first. One out, bottom of the 9th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
He's 2 outs away. Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up. Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
In there at the knees for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
One down, Phillies down a run. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Stop. In the box now. Take strike 1. With the winning run at the plate here in the late stages of game 2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long